Under former President Barack Obama's Justice Department, Eric Holder, who led the department, increased control and oversight in the area of civil asset forfeiture, which is this process whereby law enforcement agencies across the country can seize assets in the form of money and actual property in the case that it was made as a result of a crime, criminal behavior. They had extra oversight in that for a very good reason. There was a lot of criticism of this program because in many cases, well documented on this program and on others, there was criminal abuse of this process. So that it wasn't criminals' stuff that was being taken and held, it was people who would eventually go on to be cleared of their charges, and in many cases, people who were never actually charged with a crime, but couldn't actually get their resources back from the police. So credit to Barack Obama for increasing oversight in that area. Until today, when that oversight is going to be taken away, the Justice Department, with President Trump's support, will give new authority to law enforcement agencies to seize money, contraband, and property when they can prove those assets are the ill-gotten gains of criminal activity, which is a certainly nice spin on it. But we know what taking away oversight is going to do. We're going to go back to the way things were before. The proceeds, the Justice Department says, will infuse law enforcement agencies with financial resources, equipment, and training in the fight against violent crime.
This is ridiculous.
I love that they're just gonna get guns from criminals, and now we have new equipment.
Okay, fear mongering is Republican 101. We all know that, and especially with someone like Jeff Sessions in power, we're gonna see more and more of it. And the way that they're illustrating this is complete and utter bullshit. Just keeping it real. Because civil asset forfeiture disproportionately impacts individuals who have been falsely accused of possessing drugs. So you're traveling, and usually when you're traveling, you have cash on you, right? Because especially if you're gonna travel to another country, it's better for you to have that currency on you. That way you don't have issues with credit cards and all that. And so a cop or anyone in a position of authority can say, there's reason to believe that this individual is trafficking drugs or in possession of drugs. All they have to do is say that there's some probable cause.
Purely because they have so much money, and that seems suspicious.
That seems suspicious. They can literally take your money, take your property, and say that they need it because it's part of this investigation. And they'll do an investigation, find out that you're completely innocent, but they still hold on to those assets. They don't give it back in a lot of cases, which is something, as you mentioned, we talked about on the show a great deal. And so, look, the Obama administration, in my opinion, didn't do enough on a number of issues. But at least when it came to certain justice system related issues, they did some good things, like phasing out private prisons on a federal level, and then kind of trying to reform civil asset forfeiture. But then you have Trump's administration coming into power, and they love civil asset forfeiture. Police organizations and departments throughout the country love it because that's how they line their pockets, right? They're underfunded, okay, civil asset forfeiture. We can just collect people's property and then pay ourselves back with this. And it's been happening for a long time. And so we're shaking Americans down and taking their property when they're not even criminals and they haven't done anything wrong. And again, it disproportionately impacts people who have been accused of having possession of drugs. That is not a violent crime. So when they say that they're doing this to combat violent crime, they're lying to you.
Well, and think about how fundamentally regressive it is. I mean, first of all, it's not like a banker is suspected of a crime and so they seize his Jag. Like, they're not doing that. It's only gonna be the poorest Americans who are ever gonna be targeted in the first place. And then theoretically, you have the ability to challenge that forfeiture, especially if you didn't commit a crime, and get it back, if you have the resources to actually do that in time and legal fees. And the poorest Americans are unlikely to have that. And so this is a fundamentally regressive way to fund police departments that at the federal level and unfortunately at the state and local level is very popular. And that's why it was to the credit of Eric Holder and Barack Obama to fight against it, at least to start that process. And so unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna go racing right back into the past, into the dark past of the American criminal justice system.
No one should have been surprised.
If you like this video, you'll love the whole TYT network. Check it out at tytnetwork.com/join.